Hello all, this is Robin Gosse speaking, the candidate for 100% Bar Beaver, Newfoundland of the Green Party. Just another few updates. Things have been moving along quickly, but nothing tragically interesting has been happening, I suppose. I had my lab exam for statistics on Friday. I'm kind of hopeful. I had my second mention for my campaign in the Western Star. It was an article that was originally meant for candidate Trevor Taylor, but my campaign was mentioned in contrast to his and the other candidates for the riding. And of course the first event was for my initial candidacy announcement. I've contacted the Northern Pen, the St. Anthony newspaper, and I've just had a 45 minute interview with a correspondent, editor, writer, journalist, what have you, for the Nor'Wester newspaper in Springdale. Things are going well, I suppose, for my campaign. The Kisses for Africa event had been invited to the SPCA fundraiser at the GCSU Student Lounge, acronyms for the win, and we didn't raise as much money as I hoped we would. I'm not sure the exact amount. I had obligations elsewhere, but Amanda was good enough to carry that torch. But we represented ourselves, and we donated some resources to a good cause. All the money raised went to them. And the 50-50 draw winners were announced for this week. The Kisses for Africa raffle basket had been given away. The winner was selected by a prof at Grenfell University, and from what I'm told, by sheer coincidence, Amanda's mother won the basket. It was drawn in the proper process with lots of witnesses, and just happy coincidence, I suppose. I think we're close to our goal. Anna, I believe, has all the resources she needs to buy the flip-flop shoes to the orphans in Hope, north of Kisumu in northwestern Kenya. And we have between 50 and 60% at last estimate of our goal for buying fresh water for the orphans in Hope. We won't raise enough money to buy enough drinking water for 1 year for the entire village, so we'll have enough for 6 or 8 months. So we'll get into the dry season, if I'm not mistaken. I've been speaking a lot with Green Party candidates, and again, the number of interviews that I've had. CBC News has to speak with me later, or gets to speak with me, has the honor of, whatever. I'm kidding. Speaking with me later on. I'm not sure what the plan is for the discussion panels. Don't know how that'll align with my exam schedule. The 11th, 14th, 19th, and 2 on the 20th, as well as the evening of the 11th for my cancer fundraiser. At Grenfell as well, Wednesday between 1 and 4, we have a pledge drive. All those interested in donating money towards cancer research. For my particular cause, I realized that the 5 heads are better than 1 drive put off by the Hughes family. Had been just a few months ago, but hopefully we will reach our goal of $2,000. I'm told that it should be pretty doable. And the Cancer Society, if we can pull it off in a short time frame, will be donating, lending, whatever, some resources for the booth, banners and pamphlets and things. Not really a whole lot much else to mention. My Twitter feed has been coming along. I now have 71 followers, which is kind of promising. I'm following 112 in a variety of political news agencies and environmental themes. And my YouTube channel has 861 channel views, 855 total upload views. Again, 10 subscribers and 2 friends. From what I can tell, most people are coming and going and not subscribing to the list. That's okay. Thank you all for participating in my social media. As well, I'm getting a lot of press from my Facebook page. Well, I suppose enough about my political agenda. I'm sure we're all tired of hearing about that already. God knows I am. Recently, we had a fourth-year presentation event at the university for psychology class. The honors students had lecture-type presentations, and the independent project students, those who didn't have honors but as a flat BA, had posters that they would discuss. And I discovered a new program, a new occupation, position, whatever, called ABA, Applied Behavioral Analysis, which is a directed behavior modification technique used for autistic children, and apparently the success rate is fantastic. I've been in consultation with discussions with the VP of the Newfoundland and Labrador Autism Society, and he gave me a contact number, one Kelly Lannon. I'll be speaking with her on Monday if I can arrange it, to see about me getting a position this summer for an ABA therapist. It's a really interesting position. Uses Pavlovian conditional learning techniques in order to give positive reinforcement to socially acceptable behavior in order to engage autistic youth. No, you're not a psychologist, you're a therapist. And parents are given funding by the government to hire these people individually, so you have to impress upon the parent that you're qualified to work with the child under limited supervision in your report to Western Health. It's a great foot in the door, and I think it's a beautiful way to begin my psychology career. I know I thought I was going to have a career in computer science and a career in civil engineering, but I think this is one that's going to stick, third time lucky. What else? A special thanks to Wan Dai for participating in the Kisses for Africa event at the SPCA fundraiser. She and I have known each other for about a year now, and her help is greatly appreciated. It's very symbolic to have an exchange student from Africa participating in a charity meant to donate resources to Africa. So she has her thanks. And I'm sure the orphans and Hope think her too if they could. I think that's about it for the updates. My parents, I suppose, if that matters to you guys, are on the way back up from Florida. They should be home before too long, in a few weeks. I'm pretty sure they will be home for the election, but they won't actually be residing in this riding. They're just, 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers south of our southern border. That's okay. I'm sure they'll vote for me in spirit, if nothing else. And as well, it's a shame that my brother, Reverend Chris Scott, no longer lives in Plum Point Parish, which is in my riding. He instead moved to Rose Blanche, which is much farther south of my riding. But, I'm hoping to speak with the correspondent for the Northern Pen in this week, I hope. All things being considered, I've got 3 days of class, a term paper due Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure which it is. There's some dispute about the date. 2 fundraisers, 5 exams, then campaigning begins. I've had a lot of good press so far. Reporters appear to quietly admire, I guess, the fact that I've tried to handle so much, and I guess they appreciate that it's understandable how overwhelmed I may be. I'm getting used to it. I'm adjusting to the workload and the mental stress involved. I'm looking forward to a lively debate on panel when I get the chance to do so with Mr. Harper. Sorry, Harper, it's fine. When I speak with Mr. Byrne, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Bennett, the independent candidate, and Shelley Sr., the NDP candidate. It was only confirmed yesterday. So, I hope to keep you all posted in the future. Thanks so much for following me, and please leave your questions, comments, concerns in the box below. Thank you, and take care.